What's up? This is The One, and you're watching The Sport of Kings.
Wildcats.
What they call me, the one and only. I make sure your girl is never lonely.
It's the Sport of Kings. Let it not ring. Football.
Welcome to Week 15 of the National Football League. I'm your host, the one and only Jodecideion. Before we get started, let's take a look back in a little segment I like to call, What Did We Learn? What did we learn in Week 14? Well, there's two types of energy, positive and negative. Positive energy, Tim Tebow and the Denver Broncos, they'll keep finding ways to win. Positive energy, the New York Football Giants, who played the Green Bay Packers real well, continued playing well against the Cowboys, getting a win at Jerry's World. Then there's negative energy, the Chicago Bears, who lost their starting quarterback and running back, have been on a losing streak. And then the replacements they put in behind those two players have cost them games. Negative energy, the Dallas Cowboys, who coach iced their own kicker the week before. Now he can't hit anything. That is what we learned in Week 14. It's now time to see who
Activated beast mode.
for Week 14. Completing 22 out of 38 passes, throwing for 320 yards and 4 touchdowns, Matt Ryan is your beast mode quarterback. Finally using that big old frame of his, Brandon Jacobs rushed for 101 yards and scored 2 touchdowns, beating the Cowboys in Jerry World. Brandon Jacobs is your beast mode running back. Is he a receiver or a tight end? It doesn't matter. All he does is catch touchdowns. Rob Gronkowski of the New England Patriots caught 6 passes for 160 yards and 2 touchdowns. Rob Gronkowski is your beast mode receiver. Your special team beast mode player of the week goes to Matt Prater of the Denver Broncos. This guy kicked 2 field goals, 50 yards plus, 1 to go into overtime and 1 to win the game in overtime. Matt Prater is your special team beast mode player. Your beast mode defense goes to the Philadelphia Eagles, who accumulated 9 sacks, forced 2 fumbles, and grabbed 1 interception. Philadelphia Eagles are your beast mode defense. Matt Ryan, Brandon Jacobs, Rob Gronkowski, Matt Prater, and the Philadelphia Eagles all
Activated beast mode.
for Week 14.
And in this week's Bonehead Move of the Week is the running back from Chicago Bears, Marion Barber. Not only did you run out of bounds and give that dude Tebow another shot, you won't go in overtime and fumble the ball too. You know you cost them that team. You know you did 2 boneheads this week. That is your Bonehead Player of the Week.
Now join the S41 Picks and Predictions Show on the PMK Sports Network, already in progress. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the S41 Picks and Predictions Show on the PMK Sports Network. I'm your host, Jodecideion, and my man to my left,
Your boy is for a while.
brought to you by Ho-Hos and Ding Dongs. Good. Last week, with S41 going 2-1 with an overall record of 14-5, and myself going 1-2 with a new record of 13-6. Here are your picks and predictions for the best 3 games of Week 15. Game number 1, 1 o'clock p.m. The Carolina Panthers heads to Reliance Stadium to play the Houston Texans. The Carolina Panthers, with their quarterback Cam Newton, are having a great performance but not sealing the deal. And the Houston Texans, with their 3rd-string quarterback Yates, are still finding ways to win.
Yeah, Carolina been doing their thing, but not towards the end of the game. And Houston have a great team, great defense, great running, and a 3rd-string quarterback winning 2 games in a row. And I believe he threw for 300 yards last week. And they at Houston. I'm gonna have to give Houston their props for the first time since we've been doing this. I'm gonna pick Houston winning this game.
Totally agree with you, and I hope us picking them won't jinx them. They've been balling with no number one receiver Andre Johnson, third string quarterback, no Mario Williams on the defensive line, Aaron Foster being hurt throughout the season. They still finding ways to win, and last week they clinched their first playoff spot in the history of the franchise. So I'm all in on Houston Texans to win, and I hope I didn't jinx them. Game number 2, and probably the most hyped game this year. The New England Patriots heads to Mile High Stadium to play the Denver Broncos. The Patriots, once again, showing that the offense is one of the best in the leagues, and the Denver Broncos, with quarterback Tim Tebow, keep finding ways to win. Now 7-1 as a starter.
Yeah, Denver at home. I mean, on a roll, Tim Tebow been doing it up. But we talk about Tom Brady, and I said Tim Tebow, what they have to do to beat Denver is throw up touchdowns, and New England is a team that could throw up touchdowns. For Denver to win, I think they have to open it up the game a little bit more faster and earlier for Tim Tebow. New England ain't got the best D, so I think it can have, they can compete. But I think at the end of the day, I think I like Tebow, but I think Brady gonna have this one.
I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with you, man. The heart says Tebow is gonna find some way to win. If it's a close game or maybe it's a shootout, and I'm not gonna disrespect Tom Brady and says that Tim Tebow is a caliber quarterback as he is. But at Minnesota game, where he was definitely scoring a lot of points, they can. And New England's defense is suspect, and the Broncos' defense is great. But at the same time, Tom Brady can master any defense, and so I'm going with the Patriots as well. But I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be shocked. To be honest with you, I actually want Tim Tebow to win. But I'm going with the Patriots to win the game. And our final game of the week, Monday Night Football. The Pittsburgh Steelers heads to Candlestick Park to play the San Francisco 49ers. The Steelers, who had a great game Thursday night against the Browns, with even though Ben Roethlisberger got hurt, he came back and balled out. This week, though, they lose linebacker Harrison due to suspension. The 49ers, who lost a close game to the Arizona Cardinals last week, they need to rebound, even though they already clinched the division and are already in the playoffs.
Yeah, they at home. They clinched the division in the playoffs, but Pittsburgh is a top playoff team. I think it'll be good for San Francisco. They're gonna play them hard to try to get that win under their belt going into the playoffs, knowing that they played a team like Pittsburgh, and if they could beat Pittsburgh and Roethlisberger, I don't think he's gonna be 100%. That's how injury was kind of serious, so it could be better if the game was on Thursday. But at the same time, it could also get worse in the long haul. So, and then that San Francisco defense will have him running and moving. He's not going to be staying in that pocket, so they should try to run the ball. Harrison, like you said, is going to be suspended. But at the end of the day, man, they're doing some great things in San Francisco. I'm going to go with San Francisco.
I'm going to go the opposite. I'm going to pick the Steelers, just going off of that Baltimore game. Baltimore and Pittsburgh are so similar, same kind of players, same kind of style of football when they play. I'm not going to say that the Steelers are going to dominate the same way the Ravens did when they played, but I think it'd be a similar outcome. So I'm going with the Steelers to win the game. Thank you for watching the S41 Picks and Predictions Show on the PMK Sports Network. I'm your host, Jodecideion.
And your boy S4Y.
Thanks for watching. See you next week.
And this week, S41 Picks and Predictions Show is brought to you by Ho Ho and Ding Dongs. That's good.
Once again, thank you for watching The Sport of Kings. We'll see you next time. Take care.